to appear at that time before a trial date is set. I do currently have discovery in this matter. It is my understanding that a discovery order was sent out in December for reciprocal discovery. I did not receive that as there was another counsel that was handling this matter. So I will request that sister counsel send it to me today. I do believe I have some information to send to sister counsel regarding the complaining witness in regards to discovery and a current case that is currently pending against her in the 36th District Court for destroying marital property once she came to my client's business. So I'm asking for a date, possibly 4 weeks out, for a final pretrial date, just to make sure I can make sure everything is in a readable format for the people in regards to the information that I have.
Any Wednesday works. So you want to
Judge,
go? You want to go a month out?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Mandernack?
Judge, I would
Mr.
request
Wilkins,
that complaining witness's appearance be waived for the final pretrial. She has previously appeared in this case for another final pretrial on 9/18/2024. I understand this case has been pending for a while due to some confusion with counsel. So I would ask her appearance.
Yeah, it looks like she was also here December 8th.
September was not a final pretrial. That was literally like the beginning of the case because the arraignment was in August.
December was a final pretrial. It was scheduled
December
for final pretrial. At least that's what it looks like. Nope. I misspoke. I'm sorry.
It looks like her appearance was waived at the December 18th final pretrial, Judge.
Yeah. All right, so the last time she appeared was in September.
Yes,
correct.
Judge.
I think it's appropriate to have her appear again. It's been a while. Let's
Thank
make
you,
sure
Judge.
she's still ready to go. So we're going to go with March 12th,
That works for me, Your Honor.
9 o'clock, Heather?
Mr. Wilkins, is that a good day for you?
Yes, anything after the March 10th.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so you want the complainant here live? Then I want everybody here live.
Okay, Your Honor.
Judge Martin.
Oh, it's Martin? Oh, it's Judge Martin. It'll all be on Zoom.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
Nothing further.
No,
on
Your
behalf of
Honor.
the defense, Your Honor.
Fine is continued. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Log on, Mr. Wilkins.
All right, Heather. Now I'm going to go talk to my victim.
All right.
Looks like we got a lot of attorneys we're waiting for.
Well, the attorneys are here. Paul, the attorney is here.
Okay. Hey, you mind going over some no-shows with me? 8 o'clock. Cooper, Gaw, or Smith? Did any of them show up? Hang on with me. All right, moving down to the 8:30 docket. How about Andre Harris?
Yep, you already did it.
Oh, that was Zoom. Heather said that was Zoom.
Okay.
All right, so we had a good show up for 8:30. How about the 8:45 group? Jeronica Moore,
No.
Chad Williams.
Yes.
All right.
He's talking to his, he's waiting to talk to
Good.
his attorney.
And how about Wiley, Elizabeth Wiley?
No.
And 9 o'clock, Adams.
Adams is going for his
Good.
attorney. Actually, everyone is trying this.
Frazier McCain showed.
Yep. He's waiting for attorney.
And Thomas showed.
Thomas is down.
Okay. And that's enough for now. Thanks.
What did we find out about Stacy?
Terry didn't know anything about her. Or I should say that. He hasn't had any contact with her.
Just leave it as observed. Right.
This is just a dismissal. Hello, I need to record with him. Okay. There's no mosquito insurance. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Yeah.
Heather, can we put somebody else in with the jail, or do we think Carrie was Carrie in there?
Yeah, Carrie's in there.
He's not in there now.
Okay, I'll go check.
Okay,
But we don't have Nancy, and the other one is the female that they were going to get.
gotcha, okay.
maybe I have to take that, because I need to address the bond. I told, that I'd be addressing the bond.
Let him jump on, or to be ready. Judge. Michelle, can you bring that jail out? Please?
Yep.
Thank you.
How do you think here? How was my day? Yeah. Oh, good, yeah.
This one is Blake.
All right. Everyone who's going back to session. Nobody here, Judge.
Blake.
Mr. Martin, your appearance on Lake.
Good morning, Judge Oakley, and your staff, your defendants, Sir Barry Martin, P. 84592. Here on behalf of Mr. Robert Van Lake, appears by Zoom from Wayne County Jail. Mr. Lake, please state your full name.
Hello? Mr. Holberg, you need to mute.
Try again, Mr. Lake.
Robert Blake.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, I wish to address bond in this case preliminarily. I do have the paper discovery. This is a possession of methamphetamine case that dates back to 2021. They have not been able to provide me any digital at this time. I might submit an order for your signature.
Would you see if Mohammed wants to come in or get on Zoom to talk about? Is it?
Yes, I pulled him out of the room.
Ah.
He's up ready.
Mr. Mohammed,
Your attorney's already there. Yell deputy when that screen changes.
Mr. Mohammed.
Good morning, Judge. Mohammed on behalf of the people.
good morning. On the Robert Lake file, Mr. Martin's just getting ready to make a bond argument. I believe the bond is 5,000, 10%.
Yes, Your Honor. And that $5,000 10% bond is the only thing holding Mr. Lake in custody right now. I believe
Let's see that out.
Last I could be.
Yeah, it's one of those out county bonds.
The last piece.
And it's all state.
Hold it, please, Eagles.
All right, so you've been in since the 3rd. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I think he was transferred directly to Wayne County Jail, Monroe County Jail. And so when he gets that, if and when he's released, he'll be on Monroe County probation.
Do you know what the charge is there?
I actually don't know the Monroe.
Mr. Lake, what do you got going in Monroe?
Oh, I just spent a year in Monroe. And they came.
No, what's the charge though? What's the charge?
I didn't get the paperwork. I think it's DUI. And,
Okay. Okay, that's close enough. All right, go ahead, Counsel.
Thank you. So, having served his time on that case and now about to be on Monroe County probation, he's got some supervision built in. He's provided me phone numbers of 2 contacts who could help support him once he's out of custody. That being his.
Where's he gonna stay?
His friend Todd. They would be in the city of Navy in Monroe County.
You're gonna be at the Summit address if I let you out?
Probably not there, but I got my camper right down the road from there, and plus I did Todd, the guy, I gave him a number. I probably stay at his house until I get my money flow going.
And Todd's in maybe as well?
Yeah, Todd's no, he's got a place on North Dixie and Newport.
Newport, okay. All right, so I'm assuming you're asking for personal.
I don't know the number of the address.
Mr. Mohammed, just so you know, the bond rec said discretion of the court.
Understood.
Any objections to a personal?
I do, Judge, and it's largely based off of the defendant's previous convictions. My understanding is he has 2 prior OWIs. He also, in this case that we have before us, there was multiple scales recovered, so it appears there was potentially even though he's charged as possession, seems like it's a question of fact based off of the scales that were recovered, as it could potentially have been delivery. So I think there's a danger to the public based off of the prior convictions. He's currently in custody for an OWI, is my understanding. So based on the totality of the circumstances, I think that there should be a appropriate bond set, not a personal.
Okay, thank you. Has he been sentenced in Monroe?
I believe the answer
No.
is yes, and I'm sorry I didn't have that. I'm looking at the Monroe County Circuit Court right now, and I will tell you one moment.
Thanks.
And I do know he does have one pending matter that I'm aware of. I believe out of the Woodhaven District Court, which is one of the OWIs.
Okay.
Mr. Muhammad was referencing.
I'm assuming that's in warrant status 2.
That has an upcoming court date.
Okay. Okay. So it's not in warrant status.
Not in warrant.
Okay.
No, Judge, what I have here is their convictions. It says, oh, my apologies. They're not convictions. It says he has pending felony operating while intoxicated in 2018 in Gibraltar. Another one is a January 8th, 2020 in Monroe. But then again, Judge, just for the record, this is what's stated in the complaint, which is and this complaint was authorized in 2021. So there may have been convictions. I don't have any criminal history in this file.
And Judge, I now have more information. My comprehensive understanding of Mr. Lake's criminal status is in Monroe County. He pleaded to no contest to operating while intoxicated, third offense notice. He was sentenced September of last year. Sounds like he just finished that sentence.
Okay.
The year. He has the pending non-warrant status OWI from Gibraltar in 33rd District Court, and he has this 2021 methamphetamine possession case.
Okay. Okay. All right. And what are we doing today? We're going to adjourn the PCC or?
Yeah, today is set for a PCC, and I'm just asking to set the exam maybe on March 19th.
Okay.
And asking respectively for that personal law.
All right. So let's go with the exam date on the 19th. 1 o'clock?
You have 1 p.m. already, Carrie, correct?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
1 o'clock then. All right. All right. And Mr. Mohammed, with respect, I am going to change the bond to a personal bond.
Understood.
Mr. Lake, raise your right hand. Bond condition number 1, stay out of trouble. Bond condition number 2, be in court on the March 19th date. That's live, my courtroom. Bond condition 3, do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance. That includes marijuana and alcohol. So if it's not a prescription drug that you've got paperwork for, don't put it in your body. Understood?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Counsel, any clarifications necessary?
Thank you.
Good luck, Mr. Lake.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that, Judge.
You got any more?
I've got 5 PCCs today. A couple of them.
Is that too late?
Yeah.
She asked me to waive her presence, so maybe we could.
Who's the waiver? The waive presence.
That would be Renitha Thomas.
Thomas?
So here's what happened. Maybe we can say this on the record. I received an email from a caseworker of hers with the Ohio Department of Justice. She's released, but their most recent update is that she's now in U.S. Marshals custody.
I don't have a file.
Renitha Thomas? Well, then, so we just want to do another PCC. You can't do an exam if you.
I think so, and I still
You should have 2.
Oh, you know what?
she hasn't been.
Yeah, she's in the no-show pile. Yeah. All right. So you just want to schedule another PCC until you find her?
I think so.
You want to do late March?
That's fine. could do the 19th. So you can see.
We're gonna do 10:45 just in case you find it, you can zoom from here, or
That's a great.
you do it in the morning, or how do you?
10:45 is great. So.
We're also kicking around a airport retail fraud misdemeanor. We're just gonna keep kicking it down the road until we figure out what's going on. So what was that date?
March 19th, 10:45.
March 14th, 10:40.
March 19th, 10:45.
10:45.
Miss Stacy, I believe that's going to be a warrant. I don't know if you want the record about that.
No, did you have a number for her?
No phone number. All I saw was an email address, which.
Yeah, because we don't have the phone number either. Okay.
No, we don't have to go on the record on that, Ms. Martin. Thank you.
I'll try to work out one plea with Mr. Mohammed.
We're ready for you.
I'll give you the phone number. We will.
You have.
Make this. Is this Franulant? Miss Amberly,
Yes.
are you right on Trong?
Yes.
Proung.
I've got the file, counsel. Go ahead and put your appearance on.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Amberly appearing on behalf of Mr. Trong, who appears via Zoom. Mr. Trong, can you please unmute and state your full name?
Good morning. It's Bryce Trung.
Thank you, Mr. Trone. Counsel, what are we doing?
Your Honor, I've spoken to the prosecutor. We just need one more adjournment to relay the offer to our client and see if we can come to a global resolution with a different case that he has. That's also in this court.
How far out you want to go? Pick a Wednesday.
2 weeks, Your Honor.
That is.
26th. That's with Judge Patton. That'll be by Zoom. What time?
9:45.
9:45. And bond is continued. Anything else, counsel?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Trung, you got all that?
Yes, on the 26th, Wednesday at 9:45 a.m. on Zoom again.
Zoom, courtroom 3.
Understood.
Have a nice day, people.
Thank you.
We have any, how's Mr. Holmberg?
What's he doing?
He's good clients.
Exactly,
New MIDC.
two circles. I mean, you can't believe it's not.
He doesn't know how these things here. I said, they don't talk to each other before they get here. He was shocked that we didn't have police reports. I'm like. He said to me, he said, I need this police reports. I don't think you're gonna get it.
Mr. Murphy, you got anything ready?
No, he's been waiting to speak to his client in jail, Miss Jerell. Sorry, Mr. Murphy, I was hoping to get you in first, but that didn't work.
It's okay. We can only do what we can do, you know?
Thank you.
We got the jail in
They're
breakout.
They're with Nancy Richards and Kelly right now.
Thank you. Who's Mr. Murphy's file?
Mr. Murphy is Christina Jerell.
Okay. Good morning. Thank you.
You guys are more impressive than it is. Murphy.
What do you got today? Goins?
And
You got him with you? Is he has not appeared? Do you have any info for us?
no, I didn't have a letter. I haven't heard anything. I don't have a phone number and
Yeah, I'll give you a phone number. You can call and see if you can get a hold of them.
What time was he scheduled?
Scheduled at 9:15.
Okay.
There's a phone number for him if you want to try to get a hold of him. Thank you.
thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
It is. Have you seen that?
I haven't, but I've heard a lot of horror stories about the bad design features. Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Well, you know the difference? Judges had input in the design here. Judges didn't have much input downtown, from my understanding.
To me, they traded in the Murphy, which was a Cadillac for a Pinto.
Yeah. But it's a newer Pinto, right? That's all it's got going for it, from what they tell me. Yeah.
I always hated the benches that Frank Murphy was there, uncomfortable. But the new benches at this new.
Even worse. Yeah. Be careful what you wish for, right?
Give it my apologies. They could have done something beautiful like this, so.
Do you know who she is? Do you know who she is?
Hmm?
Do you remember Crystal Two Laws?
That's right, that's right, that's right.
She's a star over at
I wonder what Crystal's doing now. Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right.
She's a star over.
Well, she had to find her niche.
And they're slowly let her work back into her makeup. When she first started, they wouldn't let her work.
Really?
Ms. Richards, do you need the jail to come out?
Yeah, I think this one should be with Patricia. I don't know. I need discovery, so I don't know if she's on or if she's here.
She's here.
Is that on Kelly?
I could pop over.
Miss Richards, why don't you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Kelly?
Okay, Neighborhood Defender Service of Detroit by Nancy Richards, P68850. On behalf of Mr. Kelly, who's present via Zoom at the Wayne County Jail. Mr. Kelly, could you state your name?
Yeah, hi, Kevin.
Thank you, Mr. Kelly. Are we going to adjourn the PCC? What's your thought?
Judge, I need the video discovery and a 911 call. I think perhaps adjourning the PCC would be most prudent.
All right, we're still waiting for Miss Mandernack to get on. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Actually, we won't wait for her. Let's just pick a date and I'm assuming you can email her and tell her what you're looking for.
Yes,
Oh, you're in our building today?
I am.
Track her down then. All right, how far out you want to go for your PCC?
How about the 26th? I have a couple there.
8:30 on 226?
That'll do it.
That's with Judge Patton. That's with Judge Patton, so that'll be Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
Bond will be continued.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Kelly, you'll hear from your attorney after she gets some information.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, Ron.
Did you hear that?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome, sir.
Well, and maybe at 4 o'clock today?
I'm having trouble understanding you, Mr. Kelly.
Yeah, it went to Spanish. At 4 o'clock today, Nancy, me and you?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. I'll see you guys later or whatever.
All right, good luck.
Thank you. Corporal.
Yes.
Waiting for my phone.
Metal is the new metal.
Metal. Oh, is it? Where's silver at?
Pretty worn out. It's ready.
This is a dismissal date on our.
What's gold at, about 28?
No. Three right.
It's over 3?
No, it's 2908.
Okay.
The buy it. $3 grand. So it was 13.
Still not as high as it was. I think it was up to 34 for a while, wasn't it?
So I signed a warrant yesterday for Mike Long. It's a 2021 double homicide, mother and daughter.
Just so you're on.
Yeah. And he wants some search warrant to get some information out of the laptop. I'm like, why? After all this time. Because he says, you know, we have regular meetings with prosecutor's office, just trying to keep things going. And they've had it since 2021. We're sure it was the wild boyfriend. You know, we have a great circumstantial case. He's in custody on some other stuff. But now they want us to see what we can find in the laptop, even though we have no indication the laptop had anything to do with anything. I'm like, what the hell, buddy? He said, they're just crossing all their T's, I guess. I said, but 2021, I said, this isn't fair to anybody. It's not fair to the families. It's not fair to the prosecutor that's trying to convict this guy 4 years later when all the witnesses are done, right? It's like I moved on. He said, oh, I know. He said he personally has over 100 warrants down there waiting for an answer. Not the department. One defendant has over 100 warrants down there waiting. He says some of them waiting down there for years. Just trying to get an answer. It's nuts. It is nuts. I see try to investigate it. Look at what's the jackass's name? Where's the boots? Charlie Lithgow. Yeah. So you know, some journalists like that. I don't know why they don't get in there and just blow it all up. Because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. If it takes 4 years to get a case approved for what? It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, you got bad guys that are going to get away just because of time. Just because of time. So I was talking because I said, you know, even if it was a terrible assaultive crime, 4 years later, I moved on. I don't want to go revisit that.
Exactly. He's playing that game too. And they kick stuff.
Yeah, but I'm talking about warrants that take years to get approved. The attorneys aren't doing that. That's all prosecutors.
That's dismissal all stuff. Well, you know, and you don't see that, but think of what spent hours on that case.
And he's the one that's taking the calls from the victim's family. What's going on? I don't know. I got nothing to tell you. But you know what I'm saying? They're the ones that make the relationship with the people involved. It's the OICs.
All the work they do is.
You know, look at the age of cutting the case. I mean, if it wasn't for the family and the victims or all the friends.
Putting pressure.
Years. I mean, whether you don't want to revisit it or not, it's.
And those are honest.
Well, the one I signed the warrant on yesterday was.
Court officer, the other court officers are looking for you.
Oh.
Mother and daughters were stabbed.
Do you see I'm talking to my judge? He's not my judge. Are you judging my release?
Please.
Okay. He said, please, I mean, watch.
God, this is slow moving docket. Why? Because the snowstorm is coming?
Yeah, I mean,
I can see there's attorneys out there. They're just sitting there talking.
were you able to speak to your client?
I was. We're gonna be ready on Jerell. If you're able to breakout room.
Yeah, I'll get her out. I'll get the judge and the prosecutor.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Mohammed's out. Yes, so we're ready.
Do we need him?
Well, Mohammed's on.
Okay. Appearances for the People versus Christina Jerell, please.
Attorney Kyle Murphy, P 83879, on behalf of Ms. Jerell, who is present on Zoom today.
We lost him.
Mr. Mohammed?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed on behalf of the people.
Thank you. What are we doing today, gentlemen?
Your Honor, today we are waiving defendant's right to a preliminary exam.
Thank you. Ms. Jerell, have you discussed your rights and options with Mr. Murphy?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand those rights and the options they present to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that if you waive, that means the file goes downtown. Your next court date will be at the circuit court level, not the district court level where I'm at.
Yes, sir.
And understanding all of that, is this what you want to do today, is waive your exam?
Yes, Your Honor.
Gentlemen, are you satisfied that the waiver has been voluntary and knowing?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Judge. I would like to address bond briefly.
Let's make sure we're all on the same page. Looks like the bond is currently 5,010%. Is that correct, counsel?
No, Your Honor. My understanding is that the last hearing, the bond, my apologies, Your Honor. Somebody had the gall to walk in front of my door and deliver. Your Honor, my understanding is that Ms. Jerell's bond was amended, or we're asking that it be amended, in this case if it wasn't previously, to allow her alternatively, instead of posting the 10%, to be admitted into the 36th District Court's drug treatment program. She has ongoing criminal matters at the 36th District Court, as well as the 33rd District Court. I believe the last hearing was in front of Judge Martin, if the court is aware.
Oh, when was that?
It was on January
29th. What happened then?
And I believe my understanding from Judge Holmes of the 36th District Court is that prior to that hearing, Judge Holmes reached out to Judge Martin to express that they would like to have Mr. Jerell.
Yeah, let me cut you off, counsel. I'm sorry, but I've just found the notes from January 29th, Judge Martin's notes, amend bond to allow admission into 36th District Court Drug Court, Wayne County Tether.
Yes, Your Honor. And my understanding from talking to the jailer in the breakout room is that they are not able to see that bond amendment on their end. He did give me an email address where we could potentially send paperwork over. Just trying to work to get her into that treatment program.
Sure. Do a new MIT?
She can move forward here.
We'll just do a new MIT.
Thank you, Judge.
We'll just do a MIT. The bond has already been changed by Judge Martin. We'll just do the paperwork to facilitate that.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate your time and consideration on that matter.
So almost, yeah, it seems to me that we have to get rid of the cash bond requirement.
If Your Honor would be willing to do that, if the people don't have an objection, I think that would absolutely help speed up the process. But you know, I leave that to the discretion of the court here. My understanding is
just do that.
Is that bond with the 36th District Court, in order to get her into that program, would include a Wayne County tether. And so if the court would be satisfied that that would ensure her appearance and ensure, you know, that she wouldn't be able to abscond from justice here, Your Honor.
So here's what I'm going to do, counsel. I'm going to change it to a $5,000 personal with a GPS tether. That coincides with what Judge Martin said last week. The personal should allow her to get into the program at Third Circuit.
Thank you.
36th District.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Mr. Jerell, you got all that?
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome so much. Good luck to you.
You too. Have a good day.
Thank you, staff.
Thank you.
Where's
Make
Mitchell?
contact with him? Okay.
So I can talk.
Give him that? Sure. How far out? Just pick a Wednesday. Goins.
Don't say anything in open court.
Doesn't matter. Any Wednesday. We'll not push it. Let's not push it. I don't want to.
Can we do it? March 12th, that's.
Sure. Sure. 9 o'clock,
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
That's with Judge Martin on Zoom.
On Zoom?
Yeah, I'll give you the, a notice with her Zoom information.
And I'll continue bond counsel.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's nice coming in person.
Good to see you.
And it's beautiful building and to see the security that I haven't seen.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah.
I like to go in the apartment of the whole.
Little building. They probably would have let you in. Yeah.
Courthouse anymore. Where do I even go in at?
Have a good day.
That's gonna keep me on it.
Hold on 1 second. Let me.
Give her a notice.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I just want to discuss this.
Okay.
Here. And
All
I'm
right.
gonna also notice to your client.
Okay.
Thank you.
So much. I appreciate it. It was good to see you.
Good to see you too. Have a good day.
You too. It's gonna be good. I'm getting to leave now. Before any snow starts.
Whenever you open.
That March sometime.
Yes. Monday the 10th at 2:30. Thursdays. What about the 18th? We already have a juvenile at 1:30.
Yeah.
What time you got? This one 2:30?
Yeah.
And who is it?
Jerell Walker. This is long. 2013. And he was stealing his new phones. Read a couple of
Mr. Mitchell, did you need to speak to, you want to speak to the attorney? Okay, I'll put you in the breakout room.
Okay, thank you.
Ryan Oakley. First, you're on. Yeah, you probably saw him as a short, just say your bond, it probably wasn't, Oakley, but.
What do you got, Mark?
This is Mr. Jeffrey Reynolds.
Right, did you need the prosecutor or no?
I don't think so. I was gonna talk to her, but I think we're just gonna set this for exam. This is, Miss McMahon's case.
Okay, well, I'll pull the file and then just talk to her when she gets in.
Okay, thanks.
Mr., what, you said Noakes? No.
Reynolds is my client, yes. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for.
Jeffrey?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You Carrie? I'm sorry, Mr. Martin, just let me know that the file is here.
Thank you.
All rise. Oh, disregard all rising.
Sure.
We have 5 court officers out there, not one was. One of those things.
Oh, wait. I'm just gonna make sure that.
It's today's like today, we gotta have farm here.
No, we don't. Then just means eventually.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm just fine.
So
For you.
I'm wonderful. This is Mr. Dover Jackson. We're gonna set him for a final pre-trial. I don't know how it wasn't set for a final today, but it's only pre-trial, so we need to see if the complainant's gonna show up.
Okay, and then you also have Mr. Williams out there?
Yes, I'm waiting to talk to the DV prosecutor. Mr.
Oh,
Williams is reading over
yeah.
his stuff, so we can consider his offer.
Okay.
So I didn't want to keep him holding in progress.
So Dover Jackson, we're just gonna set for a final pretrial?
Yes,
And that is with state, not with DV.
yes, that's what Mohammed and I just talked
Yeah.
about.
All right, so do you want to bring him in here as well?
He's in here, I've got the two that are
So,
ready.
all right.
Yes, ma'am. Ask for that.
Martin, who do you have?
This is Jeffrey Reynolds. We are just setting this for exam.
Okay.
This is Mary's case, but I don't think she needs to be.
Well, that's nice of you.
I have 3 additional.
Okay.
ED docket. I just haven't been able to get the prosecutor's attention. She's super busy this morning. She's talking to some complainants.
Alrighty, so then I will schedule Mr. Dover,
Okay.
I'll schedule Dover Jackson real quick, pick a Wednesday for the final pretrial. I'm not finding Mr. Reynolds' file. What time was he
Oh,
at?
I think, the officer placed it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for noticing that. Yes.
I did, Michelle Frazier's. Mr. Williams hasn't decided if he wants to accept it yet.
Okay, on Frazier's, do you want us to bring it over so I can review it?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I didn't know that you didn't see it.
I apologize.
Oh, I didn't even notice that, Mohammed.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
So what Wednesday for Dover Jackson for final pretrial?
Can we do March 12th?
March 12th will be by Zoom, just so you know. Mr. Martin, 3:19 at 1 p.m. again?
That'd be great.
You're good with discovery and everything?
Yeah, I submit an order on this one too. It is. Good. The other one's on the, he doesn't know.
Yeah, he's still thinking about it.
Just let me know.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so what day for Dover County? The
March 12th, yeah.
That would be by Zoom, and it's gonna be.
Ours was,
Okay. Okay, so Mr. Dover Jackson did export date, you want to be able to do that on Zoom. Okay.
Hey, Heather,
Yeah,
I see that Mr. Holmberg's in there, but he's muted. I don't know that he's talked to the person that's in custody.
okay. Whenever he's walking in now with people, so I'll have him do what he's done to him first. Mr. Holmberg. Okay. When we're done here, you have one on Zoom that's in custody.
Yeah, I just.
Oh, okay, very good. Okay, all right, sorry.
I am. I will do this.
Jeffrey.
No. So if you have questions for me, absolutely you can ask me, but the attorney finds that you can leave. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's exactly.
No problem. Yeah, wheels on. I like that phrase.
Mr. Reynolds?
Do you have any references?
No.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The address they might have. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
For you?
Thank you.
Okay. And then can be where we.
Okay.
I'm saying this in my phone before I forget that. Line to stop and do it.
No, I. It's not going to be something else to do.
Color court, yeah, almost one of what I have to say. I'm not ready that me, y'all, and there's something, it's building me to work on home, say. So. Okay.
Mr. Holbert, who are you ready for?
I have Mr. West, I have Mr. Beaner on the felony and then Mr. Spear.
Oh, okay.
And they're both gonna be adjourned.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Do you have notice things to be adjourned, or do you have paperwork or no?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let me grab this one.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
On page 3, there's a.
And Mr. Avery Taylor, on that one, so
Okay.
actually, you're good with that. Here.
So he doesn't have to go on the record?
No, Mr. Overdeck. You're all set. We will see you Wednesday, March 12th by Zoom. So what are you two?
Mr. Spear, and then I have Mr. West on the list to meet her.
Oh, and Ms. Richards, you have Mr. West for the other part. You guys are just adjourning or what's happening?
Yeah, it's running hopefully to the same date I got from the other client.
Okay, yep. So are we doing, so you're going for exam on this one? You're setting for exam or?
No, I'm just gonna ask for a PCC discovery issue.
And for which date
The
again?
26th.
February or March?
February.
Oh, okay, that's what I was getting confused about. Okay.
Jerell PCC 326.
226.
Oh, 226, okay.
Closest for lunches.
So, 26 on these, so I'll give you the Adjournments on these, and then Spears, what were you doing with Spears?
Just another date. Discovery.
All right, then I will get these, the guys will bring you your notice when, we're done. So if you wanna go talk to the guy that's in,
Custody?
that's on Zoom.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
That's the one in custody, right?
Correct, yep, he's in custody of Wayne County. Is that you?
Yes, Mr.
So
We just
are we going on record?
Okay, I'm sorry, do we need a record? No, I mean, unless you have a bond or anything issue, okay, I will get these out, for your client, they brought Mr. Colson, do you need?
And you.
I'm gonna talk to him again, but I'm gonna talk to him on Monday. Okay.
I'll find it out. I got one.
Oh, and that way.
Hey, when they called me, I said, better homes are gone.
So there you go, check.
Yes. So we got two now. Yeah, we brought one. Yes.
It
looks right. This ought to be about 10. Oh, you get these all suffered up in this.
Yeah.
You get a chance to show them to you. He's in. Good. And Rob Betty, they did what? Do you know what? Did you know they were worried about him in marriage? He's doing his best. Who's he? Back in his yard. But
I was coming for my chair. I just knew I was going to see a couple hours.
He is. So he must, maybe I'm reading out county.
Give me just a second. You didn't share this. Okay, I just remember it's right. Yeah. Oh, what are you saying? Don't know if you have.
I'm waiting on
Generation. It's. Okay. So, Mr. Holmberg, are you gonna stay on Mr. West?
It's fine with me, but I think it's gotta go through my DC. Yes, sir.
Either you stay on it and you're gonna follow him, or I have to send notice to Bowditch.
Send notice to vote, it should be easier, yeah, if you don't mind. Thank you, though. I'm Zoom.
No problem. Very happy. Go.
Okay, so here is Joe. Here's for Mr. West and here's for Ms. Richards. So are you ready on the one in custody?
Yes.
What's happening?
We're just gonna adjourn it for a final pre-trial, and then I'm going to request that a personal bond.
Oh, okay. So let me get the judge, 1 minute.
You don't get two for this. You can see the issues. No salvage.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
my bad. I got tired. So,
You don't have to talk about it because he's not here.
that came to him yesterday. So we're starting.
Oh, with a non-email it to him. He is on a personal bond.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's held on something else, not our case.
You're
Wait,
right.
wait, 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 that's the wrong guy that I just pulled up. Who am I looking? Oh, minute. This,
Curtis Mitchell,
yes.
Mr. West?
Oh, 2000, 10%. Okay, I'll go get the judge. Do we have anything? Oh, no, those are all. There's one. First, babe. So the first one we're gonna do is Mitchell.
Frazier.
No, Mitchell. That's Miss Gagans. She's not in here.
Oh. It's Michelle.
So Mitchell's in custody.
All right, appearances on Curtis Mitchell.
Good morning, Your Honor. People be 84488.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. For on behalf of the defendant. I am P number 62763, and the defendant has appeared by Zoom. We have no objection.
Thank you. Mr. Mitchell, you can hear everyone?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. What are we going to do?
We're going to make a bond motion, but the client was under the impression that he was being held based on this case.
2010%.
Good. We're asking that be modified to a personal bond, Your Honor.
Right. And I'm sorry, all the noise. Before you got to the bond, what are we going to do? What are we going to say?
For a final pre-trial.
Final pretrial with complainant to be here or just a pretrial where you can talk some more?
Final pretrial, final pretrial in your case is not your honor, so the court policy would be completing the dismissal period.
How far out you want to go?
This would be, what's easier for the prosecution?
I'm here every Wednesday.
2 weeks would be fine, Your Honor. That's okay.
226, 1030, Judge Patton.
Thank you. 26, 10:30, Zoom with Judge Patton.
Thank you, Your Honor.
As to the bond modification, Your Honor.
Let's make sure we're all on the same page with what it is now. Looks like I set the bond at 1,000 personal with no contact with the complainant and not to return to 214 Colorado.
It says in the system that it's 2,010%.
Oh, that was changed January 30th. 2010%. Okay. Go ahead.
Your Honor, we request that the bond be modified to a personal bond. The defendant does, work with the styles and leaves it, waiting for him to get back. We've also realized while the case is pending, you can have contact with the complainant.
Ms. Mandernack.
Judge, in this case, I'm going to leave it up to the court's discretion. However, I do want to bring to the court's attention that, the notes in our file indicate that on December 13th, 2024, one of our APAs did observe defendant at the Third Circuit Court with complaining witness. Defendant has, I believe, 2 pending cases of Third Circuit Court right now. The DAP noted that complaining witness was defendant in court on 12/13/2024. So I just asked the court to that no contact is no contact, even if complaining witness is contacted.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Mitchell, I'm going to change your bond from the 2010%. I'm going to put you on a 1,000 personal. Still no contact. That means no contact with her at all unless a judge changes that order. So I don't care if she calls you, tracks you down, she wants to spend time with you. That violates your bond. Understood? Give me a thumbs up if you understand that. All right. We've got some other files here, Mr. Mitchell. You need to get something started with the court. We've got an allow unlicensed driver, speeding ticket, no proof of insurance, equipment violations. All those are money due, $2,624. So we've got a total of 3, 4, 5, 6 files that you have money due on. So at some point, you got to make arrangements to take care of that. I know you're in custody now, but we can work something out so you can do some community service to work those off. We'll do a payment plan, but you got to make some steps to take care of it. Understood? Give me a thumbs up. All right, you're muted.
There you go. Can I say something real quick, please?
Mr. Holmberg would probably request that you didn't.
Good right now, just stay quiet.
Okay.
Just understand you owe us big money and you got to do something to take care of it.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor. I'm planning on it.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Any questions for your attorney?
I would like to talk to him about some other stuff. Yeah, about the case.
All right. We'll put you back in a breakout.
Thank you.
All right. What's next?
Time more.
Mr. Taylor, come on up. Mr. Moore, come on up.
Then it's got to say, were you spectating?
Do you want me to go grab Mohammed?
Look at that identification card. How often are you going to Higuera? Yeah, how often are you going to Higuera? Are you going once a week, twice a week, once a month? Higuera, the counseling. All right, so just the evaluation is all? All right, so what's going on? Tell me what's going on with you. You working? You got anything you're looking at?
No, really.
All right, where are you living?
With normal.
Okay. Where's she live? What city? Detroit. Okay. How long you been with mom?
Couple of weeks.
Okay. How's it going? No problems? Is mom here today? Mom, things going well? Okay.
To do everything he needs to do.
Okay. It looks like Higuera recommended outpatient treatment for him. Right? Have you looked into that? Okay.
January 13th, comes a Friday.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Mr. Taylor can help you with that. Okay. All right. Have you had any contact with Mr. Bowditch?
Yes, I did. Spoke with him in yesterday, exactly, with
Right.
this whole situation. He's aware of everything that has to transpire up until this point. What we were looking at and asking is now that with grandmother, we're asking if this case can be closed.
Well, it'd be nice if I had his attorney asking that. I thought Mr. Bowditch was going to be here today.
He's has been doing attorney work over at Inkster.
I know that. This was Patricia's file, wasn't it?
No, these are Mohammed's,
Oh, that's right.
because it's green.
That's right.
Do you have your green Mohammed in?
No, because I don't want to put him on the spot like that. Take these out, fill Mr. Mohammed in on what's going on and see if he's comfortable doing something with the file today. All right. And then we'll get you back in here after you've had a chance to fill him in.
When Mr. Whittier comes back in?
He's here.
He's here.
What do you got?
Mr. Johnson is.
Let's start with Adams. That's the file I've got on top. Your appearance.
Good morning to you and your staff, Michael Woodyer. With the Defender Service, we represent artist Adams, who's here in court. So would you say good morning and say your name?
Good morning.
You're all right. Stay down. Good morning.
Artist Adams.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead, counsel.
Please get this preliminary examination.
How about next week? No, March 19th?
That's correct, yes, Judge. I'll be here at 1 in the afternoon. But I'll do it whenever the court wants.
Heather, Adams, exam on the 19th of March.
19th or 26th.
You're here at 1 o'clock on the 19th? We'll put it on then. And Heather, I can't even find this on the docket. It's supposed to be on the docket at 9:15.
Adams at 9 a.m.
Oh, ROA says 9:15. Okay. All right. So I'll continue bond and we'll get a notice from Mr. Adams.
Thank you, Doug.
Mr. Adams, you can stay right where you're at. We'll get you notice and then you get up one time and you can go. Paul Johnson.
Right. Michael Woodyer, my team number 64622. Johnson. You can say good morning, say your name.
Good morning.
Good morning. What are we gonna do?
Ask about the charges, what the examination is, his rights. I think knowing all that is.
Well, let's find out. You've discussed your rights and options. You understand those? You understand the reason for an exam? You understand if you waive the exam, that means you're going to go downtown for your next court date, circuit court level, not district court where you're at right now. Understanding all of that, do you want to waive? Doing so freely and voluntarily? Satisfied? So am I. AOI date is going to be 2 weeks out, 9 a.m. And counsel, I'll ask you and Mr. Johnson to sign paperwork when I'm done with the file.
Thank you.
I wish you fellas good luck downtown and I'll continue bond.
Thank you.
Signature, Joe?
And then others have it.
Yeah. You want to- yeah, if you guys will do it. Yeah, judge will handle it. I'll put him up. Okay, good. So he failed to appear in that fight.
Well, he failed to appear and then we set him with a warrant and he failed to appear. The gentleman and his attorney are here right now.
Miss Anderson?
I had a tether because of this case, so I was I didn't want to set it 2 weeks.
No,
Oh,
very well.
I just saw your.
So you hold.
Are
I'm
you,
sorry,
are you
Michelle,
ready
what's-
on
What'd you
Hicks?
say?
I'm asking Miss, they're ready on Hicks, Judge.
Hicks, appearances on Hicks.
Morning, Your Honor. Neighborhood Defender Service by Lauren Anderson, P 85191 on behalf of Sharon Hicks, who's present via Zoom.
Miss Hicks, can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Anderson, what are we doing today?
Judge, I did submit a mitigation letter. They are not offering any kind of reduction that would resolve this in district court, so I'd ask to set it for an exam.
How about March 26th?
That's fine, Judge.
Hicks. Counsel, you still looking?
No, that's a good date.
Oh, 26th?
Yes, Judge.
12 noon.
See him on the 26th, 11, 11:30 or 12.
11, 11:30 or 12, counsel, you pick.
Let's do 12.
All right, bond is continued. That's live in my courtroom. Ms. Hicks, understood?
That mean I have to, yeah, that mean I have to come there on the 26th?
Exactly, March 26th, not February, March 26th.
Okay, I got it.
All right,
Thank
anything else?
No, that's it, Judge. Thank you.
9:20.
Have a good day, ladies.
All right,
Thank
Ms.
you,
Hicks,
Judge.
I'll give you a call, okay?
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Michelle, you got anything else ready?
She's out. We can call at the Hamilton judge. It's 11:30 exam.
Appearances on Hamilton.
Good morning, Your Honor. Patricia Adrian from People, P 84088.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nancy Castro appearing on behalf of Mr. Hamilton, P number 80549.
Good morning, counsel.
Good morning.
Mr. Hamilton, can you hear us okay?
Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Mandernick.
Your Honor, stated David time set the exam. I spoke with complaining this earlier on Zoom. Over the phone, she indicated she's not willing to participate in prosecution. I'm unable to proceed without her.
All right, Judge, based on that, defense will move for a dismissal.
And the court will grant it without prejudice. I don't see any cash bond to deal with, so Mr. Hamilton, you're all set.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great one.
Thank you for contacting us
well.
and letting us know.
Welcome.
All right, take care.
And just please.
Pew.
GH.
Mr. Hamilton, you can go ahead and log off, sir.
Okay, thank you.
What time was that?
Pew is at 9:30.
Thank you. Appearances for Gregory Pugh.
Morning, Your Honor. Patricia Adrian from People, P 84088. We are just now realizing he's in custody. They did not.
Yeah.
But the victim is here, so that's what wanted it called. Yes, Judge, I do have complaining witness present. She is walking into the courtroom right now. I just wanted to put on the record that she is present, so she does not have to appear for future final pre-trials.
May I just put your name on the record, please? Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you coming in. So,
Next week.
yeah, I was gonna say, obviously, it's not Mr. Pugh's fault. We're gonna reschedule. So PCC, the 19th, what time? I'm sorry?
8:30.
8:30. All right, bond is continued.
And I'm sorry, is that in front of Your Honor?
No.
I'm gonna.
All right. Understood? Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What else?
Frazier, Miss,
Yes.
Robinson.
And we're also ready on Anthony Gordon too, after inspection.
All right, let's do Frazier. Your appearance while I grab Gordon.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Attorney Phyllis Gates Robinson, P 71733, on behalf of Ms. Frazier. Ms. Frazier, could you please say your name aloud for the court? Good morning, Mr. Frazier.
Good morning, ma'am. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, Ms. Frazier has been made an offer to flee to be in charge of operating while visibly impaired. She'd like
Bless you.
to take advantage of that offer.
All right. Ma'am, did you discuss your rights with counsel? You understand those rights and the options they give you? And do you understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding that charge and the rights and options you have, are you pleading guilty to the charge freely and voluntarily? Counsel, why don't you voir dire? Incident date we have is June 29, 24.
Ms. Frazier, on the date and time stated in the record, were you operating a motorcycle in the city? I believe it's Van Buren.
Huron Township.
Huron Township. And before operating that motorcycle, has you consumed some alcohol? Yes. Did your consumption of that alcohol impair your ability to safely operate your motorcycle?
You satisfied?
I'm satisfied.
I'll dismiss the original charge. All right, Ms. Frazier, I'm going to send you downstairs to make a date with the probation department to come back for an interview with probation. Based on that interview, they're going to put together a report and a recommendation for sentencing. You'll have a chance on the day of the sentencing to go over that with counsel. I'll have read it. Then we'll have a conversation about anything you ladies want to talk about, and then I'll decide what the sentence term should be. You understand all that? In the meantime, I'm going to continue your personal bond. You understand that? Any questions? Go downstairs. Have a nice afternoon.
We'll set the date at the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go down with you so we can make sure I'm awake.
Anthony Gordon.
Morning, Your Honor. For people, P 84088.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Attorney Philip Robinson, on behalf of Mr. Gordon.
Good morning, Mr. Gordon. Good.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for a final pretrial in this matter. It is my understanding that there is no complaining witness present, and so as a direct result, we are seeking the dismissal of this matter.
Ms. Mandernack.
That is correct, Your Honor. Complaining witness is not present. I cannot proceed without her.
All right, I will dismiss this without prejudice. I don't see any cash bond. No cash bond, right? You're good to go, sir. Thank you, counsel. It's all those stuff. Was this one piece?
Yeah, that's just one piece. So what was doing June?
If I can get those files, I'll do it. All these files for the census.
Yeah.
We'll just get them done.
Anybody else ready?
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. You're on. Okay.
Can you go talk to complaining witness in the home? Broken? Okay. Or some of these for me? Do you see one way? I don't want to.
Hey, can we check some, no shows?
Yeah.
9:15. The only ones I show from 9:15 are Goins, Lipke, and Wilkins.
Points we handed, living what we handed.
And nobody, everybody else was a no-show? No. Goins, Lipke, and Wilkins were here.
Oh, they were here?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody else showed up. I got them all checked in. And, Gabe Robinson.
All right. So Brown, Dover, O'Connell, and Reynolds are out there somewhere?
Brown, Dover, O'Connell, and Reynolds, yeah.
Then that begs the question, what the hell am I waiting for 2 hours later?
Yes. Dover is an adjournment. O'Connell.
O'Connell? Reynolds? That's a Kerry Martin. That was got done, all right. Okay, let's go down to the 9:30. Davis is here? Roseburg? Michael?
Roseburg is not, no.
All right. How about Spearman at 9:45?
9:45, no.
West? We did it? All right, Heather said we took care of that one. How about Watkins and Wells at 10?
Watkins and Wells at 10. No,
Did we do Jones 10:15?
No.
We didn't. Jones didn't show up 10:15.
Jones did not, correct.
Spear.
Spear is here.
Okay. All right, we'll stop there. Thanks.
Hey, you're the fear judge.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Whittier, about, Roseburg.
That's Gordon, we need some paper. And you want to know about Roseburg?
Gordon is dismissed, there's nothing.
I call him a bear.
No, you're good, you're ready to go.
Which one you
They're waiting. Come back in. He's just
What was the one you just told me you just adjourned?
Spear.
Thanks. Spears or Spearman?
Spear. Yeah, Spear at 10:15.
Thank you.
We had 2 ones.
We had.
How you doing?
That's what this guy is it Patterson?
What's your name? Yeah, all right. So you're waiting to talk to Mr. Martin, right? Yeah, he's probably going to talk to the prosecutor. Okay.
That's all.
I got it.
Is in the second row.
Oh, he's already adjourned.
No, I know him, the other guy, like on the far side. He may be with.
Where? Oh, I think he's all with my guy.
I just need your autographs. They're from.
Oh. Wow, that was quick.
They call from downstairs and say, there's a woman I'm up to serve Ken with some. I said, what? I guess they thought that was funny.
It was.
Yeah. I'll call Keith and Kevin. He's a nurse. He's a co-defendant. I'll bring the sheet in. What? I'll bring it in. Unless you want to go talk to.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little.
Good luck.
There you see.
Thanks, Ken.
Thank you. Thanks.
Moses, and he suggested he worked on first, didn't he? Really?
I don't. Oh, so is that what he said? Oh, yeah, because obviously.
Yeah, no, this was hoping to understand that it would be resulted. Well,
Yeah, he got a couple of cases, I hope his clients didn't hear this. Remember.
What do you got?
On that, fucker being.
Just a civil infraction?
Yeah, it's gonna be adjourned to next week on Wednesday for formal hearing.
Okay. Sir, just have a seat. We're going to get you a paper notice for next week's court date.
Oh, see here?
Right there, anywhere.
I think you're right, for me to just go your 5. Oh, to get him on your date.
Hey, Heather.
Yeah.
Oh, you can come on in, on green.
Tell Carrie Martin that I've got 3 misdemeanor files with Patterson's name on them that I'd really like to convince him to handle it today. Okay.
And he and I should talk before we get his client up here.
Hey, is someone? He's off today. Got the rest of the week. Oh,
Prosecutor talked to.
Did I give you the file?
Yes. Prosecutor talked to Jeff and
Awesome.
also talked to
Awesome.
Ms. Moore, Shirley Moore. Okay.
Is that mom?
The grandma.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. All right. All right, Mr. Moore. Prosecutor wants to dismiss this file. That's okay with you? All right. Would you do me a favor? Would you promise that you'll stay in contact with Mr. Taylor? Seriously. He's got a lot of time invested in you and he wants to make sure everything that we started continues, okay? All right. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Well, it's dismissed.
you want?
No, we'll wing it. That's Avery. You want your paperwork back? I'm just going to put it in the file.
Get it back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Anything going on? I don't hear anything. Yeah, okay.
You don't want to file that? All right.
Heather. Thanks. Heather.
Kendrick, everything good? Good. Questions? All right. Today it's not going very smoothly. I don't know why.
It's one that.
It seems like it's awful disjointed.
That's because we have both of them in.
Probably. I was going to blame Joe.
You what?
I was going to blame Joe.
Well,
Not this Joe, the other Joe.
No, you. Whatever happened to Chad Williams?
he's on the one waiting for Aiden Robinson. She's on it.
Here we go. Yep. Are we ready on Williams?
Yes, we're gonna adjourn him until March 12th.
Whose is that?
Martin. Jeff Martin. Sorry.
March 12, what time?
What time did you already have, Miss Aiden Robinson?
I believe 9 a.m.
All right, then we'll do 9:15.
I'll continue bond. Counsel?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we'll get you a notice.
Oh, thank you.
Just have a seat. I'm ready to speak. Right?
I'm gonna go keep reading. I'm almost done with that damn book.
Not good that obviously you don't have enough here to be.
Oh, I read fast too. I read fast too.
I don't see them. Just so my father.
Give me 6 of this, George. 226, I'll stick. Maybe I don't.
Why do I get?
Here you go. I think the judge will make this.
Oh, I'll go. Check.
Oh, thank you. All right.
I'll go.
Thanks. So it's Jeffrey Reynolds, now set for March 19th, 1 p.m. exam.
Reynolds?
Reynolds.
I mean, Williams.
Leaning on that case. Hi, Judge.
Did Joe give you the good day?
Just that you wanted to have a chit chat.
I want to convince you to handle this so.
Oh, so I don't need convincing.
There's a felon file too, isn't there?
There is, which Mohammed and I were talking about. It might be.
Alright, so let's go. I got two additional frauds. Okay, he has never been sentenced.
Okay.
And then he's got one with the thing, Buren. I'd really like to just give you, I'll just close that file out, every time served, whatever the served, just so
Sure.
close one file. Well, we gotta get the best out, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean.
I've never dealt with it. Talked to Jim Brennan, took the pleas, and she said it's definitely about this shit.
I know.
He keeps stealing.
I've worked with him for over a year now, yeah, on a different case. So, I would like to take advantage of him being here to get something done today. Yes. So I'll, no, he has a stable address though, he confirms that. You've made an offer that would reduce the, one felony count on this. Basically 5 misdemeanors. So we might be that done.
Okay, so I probably wrote down the right thing. Yeah.
I would like to see that. I mean, when
So I have 26.
you're sending folks down for their PSIs, you know, what?
Come back.
So right now, he does have incentive, because even though his case is in warrant status, he's still wearing a tether. Yes, so it doesn't show up in Wayne County Jail database, but it's on there, and you can, I mean, I don't know exactly how this works with the tether unit, but, yeah, and he might want me to ask for the tether to be removed. I don't think you're in a position where you'd want to do that, but, he wants it off. So I think he would want to come back to make sure that that thing comes off.
All right, good. All right, then that's what we'll do then.
Okay. Can I take a look at,
Yeah.
all this?
So, yeah, so the two that needs to sentence that.
I've already completed to these.
Slide the two, we'll just bring it back for sentencing.
Okay.
In the meantime, we'll have, how many grants?
Okay.
Judge, how far you got, it's almost on. So we'll go back.
Okay.
No problem.
Sure, great. Well, thanks, Dave. I'll write up the plea and send it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Judge.
I'm ready.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is it?
The waiver, I'm just gonna sign it.
It's 11 o'clock. I told you 11:30. Closes with a C?
KOSIS?
Got it. You need it, Mohammed?
Yes, please.
We got a body?
Yeah. Taking care of preliminary paperwork before, it's called.
Thanks.
You wait, you normally wait a half hour before you keep this, right? That's what the.
Who's the attorney on that one, Joe?
Van Buren's wanting to know. They're,
Is Lauren Anderson here? Is she out there somewhere? Lauren Anderson.
She's a little five-star. Yeah, she's here.
All right, you might ask counsel if she's got any contact from.
Okay. Working on that. I'm the extent.
Van Buren wants to get out of here.
Yeah, he was. Isn't there a note on the front of that?
I just gave him a phone.
Post on the front of that?
No.
Okay. So I know I had notes on him that they thought he was somewhere and couldn't find him. All right, so we can call. Oh, we gotta wait for Joe to came out of the post. Yeah.
Who's that? What's the name?
Kosas right here.
Oh.
He's ready for a waiver. Mohammed wanted to sign beforehand. In the back, who's in the back row?
What's your name, John? I have to pay it, bro. Okay, you're going for it, when you're trying to help. Karen Brown?
Oh, okay, so we're just waiting for his attorney.
Okay. I got any contact with him, she don't think he's coming. No.
Thank you.
And then we need our, invoice process.
Mr. Brown, what time you scheduled? Thank you. You gonna bring Kosas out?
That's what Mr. Marshall was up today. He finance very good.
I don't even know why you said that. I don't know why you would jinx us.
Sorry. Sorry. How was that in order? He's in Livingston. Oh, downtown, I'll second you. Yeah, okay. They'll probably go on soon.
Ms. Richard, your appearance for Mr. Kosas.
Nancy Richard. Here, we have Mr. Kosas, we see it. Mr. Kosas, please say your name.
Albert Jerry Kosas.
Thank you, sir. Have a seat. Counsel waiver?
Yes.
All right.
It's right to preliminary examination. He doesn't understand that right. He needs to waive it.
Thank you. True, you understand the purpose for an exam? You understand your rights and the options those rights give you? Understanding all of that, you want to waive the exam? And you know that means the file is going to go downtown for your next court date. Circuit court level, not district court where we're at today. You satisfied, counsel? Yes. I'll enter the waiver. Arraignment on information date is going to be the 19th. Next week, 9 a.m. Bond will be continued. I need signatures from you, counsel, and then we're on our way. Good luck downtown, Mr. Kosas. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Moses.
He's brought over on a red, so I don't have to do anything.
When I retire, I'm gonna work for MDIC because it makes so damn much money part time. Can you imagine how popular I would be in court?
You would not be popular at all.
You don't think so?
No.
I'd be moving files though.
Yes, you would be in person cases, in person court, you would be good. I'm gonna say
Have a good day.
in person court, you would be good.
Are they actively trying to find the stones? They can find?
It's a Teresa talk.
Oh, man. It's just like, I don't think she's been in here 4 times.
And they go, you could check. Not very much.
You know what I think? I think we're gonna start, I think we're gonna start on a survey of the NDICU. How long did you wait today to speak to your attorney?
But on Zoom, like,
Well, it's one thing if they're waiting to get to jail, but they got nothing.
we're waiting to speak to the prosecutor because of seeing when you talk to the clients. So we talk to.
Well,
But they need
I-
to see if the client even wants them.
I understand that, because I gotta have something to tell the guy.
You need to get in there and say, hey, how are you doing? So you want to talk to MIDC,
Right.
what's going on with your case,
Right.
then talk to us. Because
Yeah.
what if you go to the prosecutor and the guy's like, I didn't want you.
Right.
They
Right.
shoved me in this room.
No, good point. At least the initial contact.
The initial, that's all that I.
Maybe not for the adjourned pretrial, whatever, but yeah.
And I will say.
This is
thank
just
you-
too much downtime. It's
Thank
not-
you to Mr.
You
Woody.
can't have these defendants sitting out there for waiting 3 hours to talk to the attorney. That's just,
Well, that's
yeah.
why I think
That
Mr.
was-
Whittier to handle Mr. Milks's cases.
Right.
He handled that.
that, that was one of the reasons they told us we can't do those cattle calls, everybody scheduled it now because people were waiting too long. Well, so if I'm a defendant, does it matter if I'm waiting for the attorney or if I'm waiting for the court? I'm still waiting too long, right?
Yeah.
Just, it's a broken model.
No, jumped on, I don't even know what time it was, but I told John, like, well, I'm gonna break out room and tell him what he was. I want them all for an exam. I go, well, that's a problem, Mr. Whittier followed one over because Mr. Whittier's talking to them.
Right.
Notes doesn't even talk, he
Right,
just
Right,
schedules.
yeah. No, good, well handled, well handled.
I'm just glad that Mr.
But
Whittier
once
was the one that is.
again, he knew the stuff downtown and this stuff didn't pop up the same day. One of them was sniffed first, right? They're spreading themselves too thin.
And then. And so I'm just very glad that Whittier was here. And willing to handle the cases,
Right.
because a lot of them are like, oh, I can't touch it, it's not mine.
Right.
Or I'll reschedule it, which would have been fine for a PCC to reschedule, but I don't like setting these exams for attorneys.
Right.
That we don't even know if they're gonna be
Right.
able to appear.
Well, that just gives them one more excuse. I didn't pick the exam date. I'm not
Exactly.
available.
Yes.
For what it's worth, Judge, I really appreciate that this court confirms with attorneys that we're available for the exam date before setting them.
Well, we want you both here.
And I'm going to be there.
Can't do much without both of you.
No, it's gonna be.
Whittier, so you thought, like, let's see this evening, what? Here's what we can.
So it is, there's gonna run upstairs and get me those shoes.
You can kick Van Buren if you don't. That might be why Mike DeLong just waved to me though.
Yeah, I hope we move.
You excuse someone how before the judge did?
Oh, it's not like that. I confirmed with the defense that the defendant isn't getting here, so.
I'm joking. Is this on okay? Yeah. We're gonna call that one.
Oh, I can, counsel. Your appearance for Barrage Ante Scott.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed.
Good morning, Your Honor. David, Mr. Service by warning, B8519. On behalf of Mr. Oakley Scott is not present.
And my understanding is you have not had contact. All right. He's gonna go in the bench warrant pile. Thank you.
How are we on all the other ones, Emma?
I know there's a plea on another one for something other,
Oh,
which is the fleeing. And then. I have to look at the documents.
What happened to Fakhreddin? Formal hearing? Is that the adjourned one?
Yes. It's adjourned to next week.
I do.
where's your docket? Thank you.
Yeah, just, do you know which one of Mr. Martin's is gonna plead? Glaze or Wade?
Please.
Thank you.
It's gonna be dismissed the fleeing and proceeding to the PWLS.
Thank you. Boy, that's a hell of a result.
Yeah, he went to the deputy chief by minute.
It is.
So let me take that out so that Carrie and his client can sign it. The second page, Judge. Yep.
Oh, sorry.
I'll give it to Carrie to, get signed.
Think that one, when they were gonna accept the defendant into diversion, but because they don't like to accept PWLS.
Right.
So they just dismissed that. And have them, they dismissed the plea and have them plead to the PWLS.
Hey, 9:15, Ryan O'Connell.
He's out there waiting to speak, so.
Good here.
Thanks.
Patterson gate.
Thank you.
Bye. Yes. The docket.
I don't know where the Stevie Robinson is for you. Having one in the room. Okay, for Terrence Brown, I'm just gonna go sit in the room so that I can open this. Okay, thank you. And one of them, I will be. And then I was be out tomorrow, Friday. Oh, okay, because I'm showing. Oh, nice. So if you're trying to get them done. Why you get contact? Very easy. I'll try to, probably want to coordinate with her. Great, so this was. And so quickly.
Okay, it's gonna be, can you just write it in the, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Brown, he's going to send it letter for being struck.
Okay, you guys need to be writing something down.
Set up a bench.
Yes.
No,
That's what,
no, this would,
Yeah.
you need to write these down so that we can put it with the files of the judge when he calls out, everything's ready.
okay, I'm
Did you
sorry.
do you guys have your stuff in?
I'm not on it.
I'm gonna have to request a jury trial,
Okay.
so. Do we need to write that up?
Yeah, write it up on that form.
Okay, do you have the folder?
They're in all of your guys' rooms out there.
Okay. Here, this one.
Or you got something.
I have.
This is the form that I'm sending you right now, but I'm not easy.
The what?
I'm sending you the form.
Okay.
Case. There's so much time, all the codes.
You're
Really
good, because like that one, on Stroutmeyer, I'm glad that you put it on there because I heard from Rhoda because that's a code that we're always searching for and we don't know how to find it in our system because of the words.
Yeah,
So I wrote that code down for later. But you just printed, did you just send it to me? So I can.
yes, I did.
Okay, let me grab it.
What do you guys think?
Her answer to the city runs. Very well. Her answer to the city runs.
Oh, okay. You got it.
Out of trial.
On your trial. So you interning for?
So, yeah, I'm just shuffling all the departments in the city. Anyway.
Are you in school?
Yeah.
What are you in school for?
Do you want messages come from the street?
Do you know what you want to do?
So we're gonna get city manager or anyone.
This is a great court, because I covered, I'm the prosecutor for one of them. And it's probably, in my opinion, the busiest one. Well, all the district courts, so you get to see a lot. And you can see how they manage these kind of case loads and, so this is a great court to watch. They're usually on top of stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna see, we have a few criminal cases, you're gonna start shortly. Let me know how I did. I did.
Was wrong with writing it up right now. Because if I write it up, you're not gonna be able to read it. And
Just going in there checking on better homes and gardens.
As long as you do they get their hot pocket with, you know,
I gave him,
you should drizzle it, make it look real nice.
I gave
there.
him some 2-day-old donuts and he was happy to be away.
Right.
I said, hey, a couple days on this, I don't care, I want them.
Yeah.
You're in good hands.
Huh?
You're in good hands.
Oh, I know, thanks.
Great, Mr. Patterson. Can we step up?
Yeah.
Really bad. You need Mohammed? I don't really think so. It's just a plea and he's already got a sentence agreement.
Want me to judge?
What's his guy's last name?
Yeah.
There's a few misdemeanor files I still have with me.
Okay. Are you staying on them or you're just talking to them today? Because when it goes, I think
So I think I'm just gonna ask the judge, I think some of the
like he might not be sentenced on the misdemeanors today, it might be put off till after the PSI. I'm gonna be here for that sentencing anyway.
Oh.
Right, so this one getting reduced, I'm planning to follow
You're-
this to sentencing.
For the probation. I know some of you follow, some of you do, so.
Yeah,
All right, Mr. Quarterly report back in session. Honorable Judge Oakley presiding.
Have a seat. All right, gentlemen, your appearances.
Good morning again, Judge Oakley. Good morning to your staff, member defenders, Mr. Gary Martin, P 84592. On behalf of Mr. James Patterson, who sits to my left, Mr. Patterson, state your full name. James Patterson.
Thank you. Man, the files are Karen Scott.
Go ahead, Mr. Martin.
Yes, Mr. Patterson is here. So I appear on the case that has a felony count.
Yep.
With, so for purposes of that case, which is in warrant status, we would waive the bench warrant.
Thank you.
Ask that reinstate the bond on that case. If you'd like me to speak more about that.
What was the bond?
The bond was a personal with GPS tether.
Okay.
Patterson is wearing.
Okay. All right. So what are we doing today?
Your Honor, we have a executed plea agreement. The people have agreed to dismiss to reduce count 1 from felony to misdemeanor. And have Mr. Patterson plead as charged to the other 4 misdemeanor counts. And we can address the other files he has in this court after that.
Thank you.
I can collect a factual basis for Mr. Patterson when the court's ready.
All right, so basically we're going to plead to count 2, 3, 4, and 5, dismiss 1.
Reduce 1.
We'll get another one, because in our system, we already have it reduced to as an attempt.
And it's still the unlawful driving away.
But attempt is highlighted. Can we look at the complaint?
Oh, okay.
I might be able to select one.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's charged and attempted unlawful driving away of an automobile. So that's still a felony.
Right,
So
right.
that's an attempted unlawful use of an automobile.
Right. All right, Mr. Patterson, have you discussed your rights with Mr. Martin?
Yeah.
You understand those rights and the options those rights give you? You understand the possible penalty for the charges?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Martin, would you be so kind as to voir dire? Incident date is September 21, 24.
Thank you. Mr. Patterson, I'm going to take you back to September 21st, 2024. Were you in the area near your home, which is located on Sondra Road in Van Buren Township? Yes. And I'm going to ask about a few things that you did that day. On that day, did you attempt to use without permission a 2014 Jaguar car? Yes. And did you enter without permission the 2014 Jaguar car to steal or remove an item? Yes. And did you also enter without permission a 1987 Saab 9000 car to steal or remove an item? Yes. Did you also attempt to enter without permission a house that was located in the neighborhood? Yes. Did you do that to 2 houses in the neighborhood? Yes. Judge, I'm satisfied.
So am I. I'll dismiss the original count 1, accept the plea to the added count and the original 2, 3, 4, and 5 counts. All right, so what I'm going to do is, and I know he's met with our probation office. We've got a pre-sentence that's not too old, but that probation officer's not here. So what I want to do is I'm going to have you scheduled to come back and talk to Mr. Grant. Remember Mr. Grant, the probation officer you talked to? I'm gonna send you downstairs so they can schedule you to come back and talk to him. I understand you're on a tether. You don't like that. Okay, I don't want it on you. So get back here so we can get you sentenced and then I can take it off you. All right? So just so you know, you're facing all kinds of jail time, right? I don't want to put you in jail. That's the last thing I want to do is put you in jail. I do want to get you some help so this kind of stuff stops. All right? I think Mr. Grant's going to be able to help us put a plan together so we can do that. You with me? All right. So on these files I just took your plea on, I'm going to put you on a $5,000 personal bond. Condition number 1 is the obvious one, stay out of trouble. Condition 2 is pretty obvious, cooperate with Mr. Grant and Mr. Martin so we can get you back here for sentencing. Got that? All right. In addition to those files, we're going to have you scheduled for sentencing on 2 other files that you've already pled guilty to. One is a retail fraud from February 8, 2023. The other is a retail fraud from May 17th, 2024. Or no, I'm sorry, that was a malicious use of telephone. So all those files will be sentenced together at the same time. Understood? Yeah. You with me so far? All right. The only one that leaves, Mr. Martin, is a Van Buren Township retail fraud from February 9, 2023 that Mr. Patterson has never pled to. Actually, it looks like we just had trouble getting him in here.
Okay.
Have you talked to him about that? Have you had a chance?
But no,
Right.
no underlying facts of that case.
Okay. Let me ring a bell for you. Jog your memory, or try to. Tell you where and when that was at.
Which fire is that then?
Case number 23-0109.
He pled on it.
That was pled?
January 6th, 25, he pled, that's another one that needs to be sentenced.
I got January 26th. He didn't show up.
He didn't show up for,
When did he plead?
January 6th was supposed to be sentencing and he could have prepared for sentencing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. So he's pled to all 3 of them.
Yes,
Okay. All right. So we're just going to schedule them off for sentencing. All right. We got a plan? All right. No, we'll do it. We'll do it at the same time. Okay. Go downstairs and meet with probation.
Are we going to set a sentencing date at this time?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think they should be able to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Even though Mr. Grant's not here, I think they can do that.
clarify, like,
Yeah.
were you continuing the tether, or are you saying?
Yes. Yes. I want the tether to continue until we get him back here. So we got a plan for treatment.
Understood.
Okay. All right. Good luck, Mr. Patterson. I did not wait.
No, this is. Both of these gentlemen are waiting on sure as well. Oh, I had to fill up, please.
Counsel, which one you want to start with?
Let's start with Mr. Brown.
Got it.
So you know.
Mm-hmm. Counsel. And Brown.
Mr. Brown, please step up.
Morning, Your Honor, this is Mary Jackson, the people,
Good morning, Your Honor. May this honorable court attorney Phyllis Gate Robinson on behalf of Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, can you please state your full name for the record?
Brown.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we are requesting a bench trial in this matter.
Judge, I spoke with the defense counsel, I am going to request that this matter be set for a jury trial.
Your Honor, I understand that it is the prosecutor's burden to prove Mr. Brown has expressed his desire for a bench trial. I understand that because the prosecutor has the burden to prove that they will make this objection and request the jury trial will leave to the court's discretion.
Judge, may we approach, please?
Sure.
Here, Jeff. Just come in here. Come in here and get the key. We're gonna keep going with it.
Need a date.
Jury trial? April 7th? Or and April 17th? April 22nd?
The 7th works for the people.
I can do the 7th as well.
All right, bond is continued.
Thank you.
And that's at 9 a.m.
8:30.
Okay.
And I'll be ready to start at 8:30.
Okay. All right, I'll see you. We'll talk before the meeting, okay? You got one, reach out.
Don't let him leave until I give him notice.
What is we get your paperwork, we have to get your notice here again.
Ms. Robinson, who's your next one?
My next one is going to be Mr. O'Connell. That's my line.
Go ahead with your parents.
Attorney Phillips Gayton Robinson on behalf of Mr. O'Connell. Can you state your name for the record?
Ryan Matthew O'Connell.
Thank you.
O'Connell has been made an offer to please the reduced charge of operating while intoxicated. He would like to take advantage of that offer. He has completed the advice of rights.
Thank you. All right, Mr. O'Connell, did you discuss your rights with counsel? You understand those rights and the options presented? You understand the possible penalty of the added charge?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to the added charge today?
Understanding that, are you pleading?
Yes.
Counsel, would you voir dire February 10, 2024 incident date?
Mr. O'Connor, on the date you kind of stated in the record, were you in the? Were you?
Huron Township.
Were you in Huron Township operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
And at the time that you were operating a motor vehicle, and prior to that, had you consumed alcohol?
Yes.
And did consuming that alcohol impair your ability to operate that motor vehicle? And were you intoxicated when you were operating that vehicle?
Yes.
You satisfied, counsel? Sir, I will accept your plea to the added charge. I'll dismiss the original charge. I'm going to send you downstairs right now to set up an interview with probation, and they'll also let you know when you come back to your sentencing date. Based on that interview, the probation officer will prepare a written report and a recommendation of sentencing. You'll have a chance to go over that report and recommendation with counsel. I'll have a chance to look at it, and then the three of us will have a conversation before I determine what the terms of sentence will be. In the meantime, I will continue your bond. Any questions?
No.
Good luck.
I'm gonna go down to the window with that review day and work on my calendar. They did say they have to run review April 17th. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. You all have a great day.
You as well. Would you see if Mr. Martin's ready on glaze?
Please? You show.
Well, see if he's ready on anything.
Have a good one, Judge.
You as well. Yes. All that.
I know, the OWI. I just heard her.
Yeah, thanks.
No big rush, but see if you can find a number for me to call Tricia Powell. Because I think she's still in charge of that division. The domestic violence stuff. And Trish all
I
started.
think so, Trish, yes.
He's not ready. He's still working his magic on a little thing. And he's expecting Glaze, although she hasn't shown yet. So I guess it doesn't make me wrong because I said she isn't here.
There you go, Judge. You want to try now?
Yeah.
Like whenever. Yeah. Yeah, he's.
The only problems I've ever had is him, with him. Weren't really a problem because he was doing what he should be. He was advocating for his client. It might have annoyed me at the time, but he was doing what he's supposed to be doing.
But like, we just get it, like, because like Marianne's always like, when it's Carol, there's always an issue. Because he wants to take care of his clients.
Right.
And so yeah.
He's doing his job.
Yeah. Who? Was it in good?
Yeah, I got her voice on.
This one.
Hmm.
Okay, it's not. It doesn't affect you. But me. So. Respect changes. There's not.
Right, but that is. Yeah, so they're out. They're out when people notice. Mhm. You just need to compare. So I went in and I told Marianne at 7 o'clock, I was doing video, please. All the snow comes, shovel the snow, get it out in the hot toddy. She goes, 7:45, you're already thinking about it. I'm like, this is so true.
It's so.
I think we see all them get a ton of needs ago. Why do you know older people start getting moving that like it's too late because they can.
Oh. Because I. It's nothing more drinking, nothing. It's a dream. Well, they're probably teenagers, and that was frustrating. Smoked. Everyone, and it's like, so it doesn't matter what you do. I mean, it's just crazy because I tried to do that. I said, no, we did Cub Scouts, we did Boy Scouts, we did the T-ball coaches, we were everything, and it's like that's the biggest. It's like I could have been drinking this whole fucking time. Well, it's like it's never. And so we a lot of times it makes us go. So she picks them up. Because he was like. So long. But it's like I wasn't secure. One goes to another variety. And he did really take it over. So but he did and he did I can he doesn't and like
Yes. And what?
All rise, the report is report back in session.
Have a seat. All right, appearances for Glaze.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Mohammed on behalf of.
Good afternoon, again, Judge Oakley and your staff, for Defender Service, Carrie Martin, on behalf of Ms. Brianna Glaze, who sits to my right. Ms. Glaze, state your full name.
Thank you. Tell me about the plea.
We have a plea that was approved by the deputy chief in my unit, which was to dismiss the plea and the defendant was to plead to the DWLS. My understanding is the defense is accepting that co-offering.
Correct.
Okay, all right. Ms. Glaze, have you discussed your rights and options with Mr. Martin? You understand the possible penalty for suspended driving with I can't talk. You understand the possible sentence for the suspended license misdemeanor. Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to the misdemeanor? Freely and voluntarily. All right, January 1, 2025, were you operating a vehicle in Huron Township while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied? Gentlemen, satisfied with the plea?
Yes,
Yes, Judge, that's fine.
I'll dismiss count one. Immediate sentence?
Please.
Tell me something about Ms. Glaze.
Ms. Glaze, is working at a warehouse worker at FOF. I've been in contact with her mother, who's, a great supporter of the young woman, 27 years old. And no criminal history, so
None?
none, certainly no felony, no hideout. And I think that was part of what persuaded the people to make this offer. Also, yes, she was driving on suspended license. She's taking responsibility for that. The underlying allocation was driving around a mobile home park for about a minute and 40 seconds. I don't think anything that rises to the level of intentionally attempting to evade an officer, just more misunderstanding, trying to get to a safe place. So I think Ms. Glaze, we appreciate the sentence, and I don't even think that reporting probation is.
I agree. I agree. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you fines and costs. I'm gonna put you on a 12-month non-reporting probation. Sounds like this was just like huge brain fart. If it's not, you'll do something stupid in 12 months and then I'll deal with you. Understood? All right. So it's $500 fines and costs. That money's due within 5 days. That means we gotta have it in our hands or we gotta have a plan to get it. So you got a bond? Good. So we only need $200. All right. So you can go downstairs and make arrangements. Any questions?
So that was $300 bond being put towards the fine.
Yes. Bond plus 2.
Wow.
5 days will get on.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I either want the money in 5 days or I want a plan in place within 5 days. You can talk about all your options downstairs. All right?
Judge.
Yep.
We formed into a sentence agreement to 6 months. Would you consider making that actually 6 month?
Sure, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Thank you. Nothing further than.
You're all set. Anybody else out there?
Mohammed, have you spoke to but it's not till 12:30 from Mr. Duhan's?
For the malicious destruction of property, I believe they are waiving. But I think he said he wanted to confirm whether. So I think they were accepted in diversion program.
Are we looking at holding any?
I think potentially the CCWs.
Okay.
There's 2 CCW cases.
All right.
So, Mr. Bryant, waiting his counsel to show up.
Otis,
Harris, just waiting, and Wade's talking to very late now. Harris, oh,
Mr. Dumas.
verifying.
Wow.
Yes,
We're ready to do that.
okay, I'm gonna write it up. Thank you.
Who's that?
That one.
Demetrius Wade, that will be the senior police call.
But I need to write up.
Yep. Just let me know when you send it.
Alright.
Terminus probation. Sentences. Just the one.
Oh, a couple minutes. Yep, yep.
It's either will be a waiver, honestly, so oh, you show us, okay, so. Yeah, it's all in the email. Yeah, a waiver, it's very fun. Thanks. Want someone.
So, hold on.
The other right, you go to them.
Okay, I'm just in there, let me see. Judge, it's 2 minutes and then come out.
All right, 34th court back in session. Honorable Judge Oakley presiding.
Have a seat. Mr. Martin, what do you got?
This is Mr. Demetrius Wade.
And he will be accepting an offer from people to plead to a misdemeanor.
Oh, can you grab that? After the case just signed it, you go to the judge. It's the plea.
Already signed.
Mr. Wade, have you discussed your rights and the options those rights give you with Mr. Martin? You understand all that? You understand the possible penalty for the added misdemeanor charge? Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to that charge? Mr. Martin, would you voir dire? I've got a March 19, 2022 incident date.
Thank you. I will for here. I think the dates are actually going to be slightly different. Mr. Wade, I want to take you back to a period of time between February 21st, 2022 and March 2nd, 2022. During that period, were you employed at Amazon?
Yes.
Was that in the city of Romulus in Wayne County?
Yes.
And during the course of your employment there, did you take any items from your employer without permission? And was the value of those items more than $100? I'm satisfied.
Mr. Muhammad, satisfied with the plea?
Correct. Just confirm, was it the date of February 21st to the date of March 2nd? Is that what?
Those are the dates I said.
Yes, correct. Yes, I'm satisfied.
Thank you. I will accept the added charge, dismiss the original count one. How do we feel about immediate sentencing?
Not good, Judge, because there is an amount of restitution that's going to be due at sentencing here.
Okay.
I would be asking for the furthest out sentencing that you would get.
Correct, Judge. We do have a sentence agreement in this case for full restitution, which is $5,318.90. With 50% due at sentencing and the remaining balance to be completed, be paid before the end of the probation. In this case, you're going to take under the late sentence of 771 for 12 months.
No priors?
No.
All right. Can you give me a sentencing date down the road? Like probably April?
And Judge, just for the record, the officer in charge and the complaining witness and law prevention officer approved this plea.
Thank you.
Let me call and see if we agree on something. That's great.
We could do a special sentencing, just do it on a Wednesday for Mr. Martin. Do you care? Will that help?
I'm with the judge.
Actually, hold on a minute. We might not even need her. Do we need a PSI on this one, gentlemen, or we just give him time to come up with some cash?
I don't think a piece.
All right, so we really don't need Emily.
April 17th, we have a probation. Thank you.
What day is that?
It's a.
Just put this on a Wednesday, because we don't need Emily.
Anybody's Wednesday, because we don't have a Wednesday in April, so we can go to.
We'll
May.
go to May.
I have May 7th or May. April 30th or May 7th.
We'll take May 7th. Thank you.
9 o'clock,
Yes.
9 a.m. Mr. Wade, that's a long time. Don't come back and ask for more time.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Address and phone number, Mr. Wade, never checked in today. Okay, because I'll send you notice for the sentence.
Okay.
You already know what it is.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
No, intention. And Heather, I'll stay on that sentence too.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Judge. Good to see you, everyone. Have a good day.
You as well. Drive safe. Are we ready on Harris?
I'm here. Yes. We've got Hunter notice this time. You move it.
No defendant?
Oh, I see there.
All right, we're ready.
Here. The other one. Oh, the other. I think you want to.
Always comes in here and he's like, but he never shows up yesterday.
I don't get it. I mean, after the first couple times, you figure out. You think.
Putting them down for.
When you going?
Next, Thursday.
Come on in. How long you be gone? Just for the weekend?
Next.
Give them my best. You going down alone or you taking care?
No, it's- when that comes up and I get one.
Oh, that's right.
That's them going.
Yeah, who? Think we just left?
Yeah, here we go.
That would be more hearing.
You were out in New York.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a waiver form not for Miss Harris, but for my other case?
That's something you would get, are you talking about just that, what you would sign in here?
Well, my next client's gonna wait.
Are they here yet?
Yeah, she said.
Well, those, no.
Well, they don't have to go over the ever sign the form and all that.
We do it.
Oh, okay, 36 does a little different though. Let me go over that real quick then. Miss Harris is here, their alleged victim is not a big mom. 6 minutes away. But let's talk. Hey, Miss Harris.
My coworkers laugh at my jokes in-person meetings, but never in online meetings. When I asked why, they said that my jokes were not even remotely funny. Bless you. I took a job as the head of Oakley Farm. I'm the CIEIO. You know why electric vehicles are so expensive? Vehicles are so expensive. They charge a lot. No Litecoin. Very well. Thought you were breaking my body. All the experience are here. Even my nose. He's down to two. Yeah. Yes. No, anyways. Yeah. And they do like doing that in their, yeah, well,
Yeah, she said, you know, she was also responding that there was, I guess, some maintenance. George pointed that she said, oh, you didn't think I wrote the minutes. And I guess there was, higher discussion. I don't that.
Or give me one more second, I'll just show it around.
Yeah, with the waiver. Good. Both waivers.
All rise. This court back in session. Honorable Presiding. Have a seat. What do we got, gentlemen?
Go on, call first.
You tell me.
They're both waivers from other.
All right, let's start with Harris. Appearances?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mohammed on behalf of. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jack Duhan from Miss Harris Neighborhood Defender Service, P number 84871.
Thank you. Ms. Harris, did you discuss your rights with your attorney? You understand those rights and the options those rights present to you? You understand the purpose for a preliminary exam? And you understand that if you waive the exam, that means your court case goes downtown for your next date, not here at the district court level, but downtown at the circuit court level. You understand all that? And is that what you want to do today, waive? Gentlemen, are you satisfied with the waiver? So am I. Arraignment on information date will be February 26th at 9 a.m. I will continue bond and I will ask for signatures. Good luck downtown.
I will.
Janice is next. Ms. Janice, come on up. Ms. Janice, do you understand the purpose for a preliminary exam? Did you discuss your rights with counsel? You understand those rights and the options they present to you? And you understand that a waiver means the file goes downtown at the circuit court level for your next date? And understanding all of that, are you waiving today freely and voluntarily? Mr. Duhan, satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
So am I. Same date and time.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Good luck downtown. I'm gonna have a piece of paper for you to sign, Miss Janice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Joe. Mackenzie.
We got one more stuff.
Yep.
He's still talking to his attorney. How we give you? Yeah, you said. Oh. I speak to Patterson. You had them phone for this attorney.
Still not here.
No, this case, the week, that's like 9:30. This case was at. Is that the woman?
Yeah. Dawn Rodriguez. Hi, this is Ms. Tucker Davis. Hi, your client, Mr. Adam Watkins, has been here in court waiting for you since 10 a.m. Okay, you were assigned to him. Well, how far are you? Have you, so obviously you haven't spoke to your client. Okay, are you able to jump on Zoom? Okay. Okay, it's Judge Oakley's office, Judge Oakley's Zoom. Are you ready? 491-975-6074. Thank you. She didn't put it in her book. I guess you haven't talked to him, and she said, yes, she did. She's talked to him.
To who?
To the client. She said she spoke to him.
He says he don't even know who she is.
I believe it.
You believe her?
No, I believe him.
Oh, all right. What we should do is we should just give him her phone number.
Oh, that's fine.
Can we do that? Okay, what is?
She's jumping on Zoom in 10 minutes, so yeah, so, I mean, I think she's driving around, so. It's cover days.
Yeah, I'm sure he would rather deal with this today.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
This is his third attorney, he said.
cause they keep withdrawing from him now.
Oh, he does seem a little loose. Also, him and Wiley were very good.
Were you able to sit in with the prosecutor at all? Or was that not anything that you thought?
Yeah, I said, I guess so.
Oh, okay. Cause I guess we should have, if you wanted to with Mohammed, just to, you know, get the felony side of it, so. But it's kind of late now. Sorry.
And then they say that it's supposed to be the same thing, Saturday and Sunday.
Anyway. This is him, so. She just called her and she told him. She,
Oh, okay. Yes.
so you know what she wants for in here. She told me my fault that for Angela. These people tense.
You can talk to her about it.
Is she on Zoom yet?
She's on Zoom yet. I just don't want to bring her into the judge gets on.
She's going to take care of me just a minute.
What?
All right, 34 to report back in session.
Have a seat, folks. Mr. Watkins, come on up.
Just letting the attorney and tell them how maybe to get on.
Yeah.
Counsel, you there on Watkins?
I am here and I apologize profusely.
My understanding is Mr. Watkins has been here all morning. Yeah.
Yes, I told him
Is
I
it-
would be the first one at the door next time.
All right. So you want me to adjourn the probable cause conference? What do you want to do?
I have everything. I can go ahead. We've already spoken. I can go ahead and set an exam date if
Okay.
your honor wants me to.
How about March 26th?
March 26th would be perfect. And
What
is
time,
it at
Heather?
9 a.m.?
No.
What time is
It'll
it?
be 11:30.
11:30. I will be there. And
All
Mr.
right.
Watkins, I will talk to you. I will talk to you later, okay? Thank you.
All right. Mr. Watkins said that date worked for him. We'll give him a paper notice before we let him out of here.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Be safe. Just have a seat.
Thank
We'll
you.
get your piece of paper. You're welcome, sir. March 26th. What are they doing?
He'd say need more time.
No. Let me grab my wallet.
Hey, Heather, is there anyone I'm supposed to?
I'm sorry.
Is there someone I'm supposed to?
No, I was looking for you would need to we set an exam.
Oh, yeah.
Bryant's in custody?
Yeah, go on, leave her. How do you get a second?
We have to. All right, look.
Common to be asking, is this the SEA's? It was in the new one.
I love that.
Hmm? Oh, I don't know.
Okay, you're on. We'll see you on that day. Thank you.
Gentlemen, appearances on Xavier Bryant.
Elliot Margolis Judge on behalf of Xavier Bryant. Our number is P28078.
Thank you.
Are you going to Xavier Bryant?
Thank you, Mr. Bryant. People ready?
Yes, Judge, we're unable to move forward. We will not be moving forward on count one, which is the hearing skilled, and I've been informed that it's a waiver regarding to the remaining count.
All right, so we're gonna dismiss on one, waive on two.
Correct, Judge.
All right. Mr. Bryant, did you discuss your rights with counsel? You understand those rights and the options they give you? Do you understand the purpose for a preliminary exam? You understand that if you waive the exam, then the file goes downtown. Your next court date will be at the circuit court level, not at the district court where we're at today. Understanding all of that, is that what you want to do today? Waive on count two? Gentlemen, are you satisfied?
I'm satisfied, Judge.
I'll set the arraignment on information for count two next Wednesday, the 19th, 9 a.m. And give me a minute, gentlemen, I'm going to need signatures. I will continue bond. And Mr. Bryant, I will wish you luck downtown. Yes. Hmm?
Or no, that's what you
Let's see. What is the bond on this file?
5,000, 10%, Judge, but he is a whole.
Ah, thank you.
He ain't going anywhere. I saw the same thing as you did.
All right, signatures, and then you're on your way. No.